The Bears had the Packers beat, and they let this one slip away. Here we go again. What a familiar, heartbreaking feeling. What an awful way to lose a football game. It honestly feels like this team is just cursed at this point. How many heartbreaking losses does one fan base have to suffer through in a lifetime? How many times does our hopes and dreams and excitement have to be crushed on Sundays? How many times will this team leave us feeling empty and devastated after 3 to 4 hours of rooting for them through an emotional roller coaster they put us through? This is another lost season where we could have been 8-2, or we should have at least been 6-4 at worst. But instead, this team has found ways to lose football games in the most inconceivable ways possible. After just flat out playing awful against bad teams the last couple of weeks, this time it was a blocked field goal. And this is 3 weeks after the Hail Mary loss. But as Bears fans, we've all seen this before. We have different players, different coaches, different everything, but always the same results. Things really seem different today. I had faith. A lot of fans did not. But go back and listen to my live stream in the fourth quarter. I believed in this team. I believed in Caleb Williams, and I believed things would be different today. People called me crazy this week when I even suggested that we had a chance to beat this Packers team. And during today's game, things finally seemed like they had turned around. Our offense finally got the job done when we needed it. Caleb Williams converted the 3rd and 20 after back-to-back sacks. A lot of fans had given up. Some even turned the TV off. And then the throw to Rome Odunze on the sideline was honestly one of the best throws I've ever seen from a Bears quarterback. Caleb Williams did more than enough to win this game and to beat the Green Bay Packers. But here we are, another letdown. This time it was Cairo Santos from 46 yards away. He kicked it low and had the game-winning field goal blocked. You can't make this kind of stuff up. Honestly, you have to feel bad for Matt Eberflus. But no, you really don't, because we Bears fans have been through it our entire lives. Eberflus doesn't even have 3 years, but that's just it. He's somehow choked away more games and ended up on the losing side of more of these matchups we should have won than even Matt Nagy did. It's not all Flus's fault, but at the end of the day, he has been the head coach for way too many fourth quarter collapses and games we should have won that end in L's. At some point, he has to take responsibility. And for me, I've pretty much seen enough of this guy. I like Flus, but this is supposed to be a new era of Bears football, and so far things have not changed. Honestly, the more things change, the more they feel the same here. We haven't beaten the Packers since 2018. Today, that streak should have ended, but it didn't. Instead, it was another heartbreaking defeat, and this is a game we should have won. We had it won, yet it's just another tough loss, added to a list that goes on and on and on. This team honestly feels cursed. I'm too empathetic. I feel bad for Caleb Williams. I feel bad for Eberflus, and I feel bad for this team. But who feels bad for us? The fans who have dealt with this our entire lives and are not getting paid to do it. But what I'm going to remember is how Caleb Williams converted on 4th down. That beautiful pass to Rome Odunze, and then leading us down the field and putting this team in position to win. Remember that, Caleb. Think about that, guys. That was our rookie quarterback. Our head coach can get fired. We can get a new offensive line, but our quarterback is finally the right guy. And also, I want to shout out Thomas Brown, our new offensive coordinator, who called a great game on offense. Honestly, I felt more confident in our offense than I did our defense today. Thomas Brown didn't overcomplicate things. He mixed up his play calls and personnel, but more importantly, he got Caleb Williams into a rhythm by getting him going on the ground. And on top of that, he used DeAndre Swift and Roschon Johnson effectively. He got our weapons involved on offense, especially DJ Moore. But he also didn't forget about Cole Kmet, Keenan Allen, or Rome Odunze. I love what I saw from Thomas Brown. He could be a keeper, honestly. But the bottom line is this. Ryan Poles needs to fix this offensive line this offseason and finish this rebuild. That might mean finding a new head coach as well. How do you guys feel after yet another crushing defeat? Let me know in the comments. Remember to hit that like button for me. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.